I'll do it.
Cannot go for more than 90 seconds. Am I clear?
What happens after 90 seconds?
Don't want to stay.
Congratulations on one of the most harrowing horror films of the year. So the first question has to be, what are your favorite comedies? Because after this film, you really want to see one.
Oh my God, favorite comedies. I like, embarrassingly enough, it'd be really lowbrow. It'd be something like Scary Movie 2 or something. It was like, you know, you get that, you connect to something as a kid and you always find it funny, and like, you know, it's just great. So like, yeah, that's I think Scary Movie 2, embarrassingly, is very funny to me.
Nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to be ashamed of. We all have these type of movies.
Yeah, our guilty pleasures.
Yes. The severed hand plays a big part in this film. How many times did the cast and crew on set shout the phrase, "Talk to the hand"?
Oh my gosh, never. Like no one. It was only in like when we went to Sundance. That's when we started having fun with the hand, and we were always like hiding the hand throughout the house and all this sort of stuff. So that was when, yeah. But like when you're on set, it's just a prop. So like no one even touched it. No one was allowed to touch it or go near it.
Put your hand on it. Now say, talk to me.
Talk to me.
Was the hand built from someone's hand?
Yeah. In pre-production, we went to cemeteries and were digging up graves and cutting off hands. No.
It's obviously what you would do, yeah.
Yeah. It was we tried so many different molds of the hand, and it was ended up being our production designer Bethany Ryan's hand, because she knew exactly the shape that we needed and for it to be mobile for the actor to move it around. So yeah, it was a mold. It was a mold.
All right. And where's the hand now? Back in the grave?
It's literally in my bedroom. There were 6 of them made, and then the main one that we used is in my bedroom. Yeah, when I get lonely, I hold it.
There are very scary sounds of body parts being crushed and cracking.
Yeah.
What techniques did you use to make these sounds, and were they the same as the ones you used in your YouTube videos?
No, that was all our sound designer, Emmy Bordingong. She's so incredible, and the Foley team that we had so much fun, like working on all the different pops and cracks. They did such an amazing job. And then even one of the sounds that we really difficult to get, there's a character, while she's possessed, is like swallowing water. So there's like a sound of water going down her neck. And so that was just with our producer by the sink, getting her to choke on all this water. So that was just hours of her going, like just trying to get that gurgle and that swallow. So yeah, that was a fun part of the sound design.
10 years ago, you were a lighting assistant on the Babadook. What lessons did you take away from that set?
Man, it was just seeing Jennifer Kent work. Like we'd never been on a set where a director was that passionate about what she was making. She would go home, there'd be stuff all over her wall. She would like really, really think through things and really be committed to her vision. And sometimes some of the sets that you go on feel like people are there for a paycheck. But like when you were on that set, it felt like we were making art and we're going to be part of something special. And so it was just the way that Jennifer Kent was on set and how committed she was that was very inspiring to us.
What did the hand feel like?
It felt amazing. I could see and feel everything on the other side.
I really like the ending of your film. I'm not going to spoil it, obviously.
Yeah.
What is the secret of a good horror film ending?
For it to really be tied into theme and character is for me, is it for really, and for the whole film to sort of be building to that. So yeah, that's sort of what we try to capture with our ending.
What horror film endings do you admire?
Oh, that's a really good question. Oh my gosh. It probably is part of the films that I was really in love with, which was like The Exorcist and Let the Right One In. I think they have really nice, they're more beautiful endings though. Ours is a bit more morbid.
Still been seeing stuff.
What do you mean saying stuff?
What if we opened the door but we didn't shut it?
Since the film has mainly been screened at film festivals so far, it is still kind of a hidden gem at the moment. I hope this will change very soon. Do you have any horror hidden gems that you can recommend to us?
Yes, of course. I think it's called, is it called Fragility or something like that? Or Frailty. I
Oh,
think it's
the Bill Paxton one, yeah.
Yes, I think Frailty is an undiscovered gem, and that needs more attention. I think that film is so damn awesome. So that I think that would definitely be my pick for a hidden gem.
Quentin Tarantino once said that he sometimes is baffled by how much people read into his films. Did that happen to you with this film as well? That like people came up with theories that you never dreamt of?
Yeah, I love hearing people's interpretations, and it's a bit like, I feel a little bit sad sometimes when I have to explain themes because I really do like things to be left up to interpretation. And there's been so many, especially the ending. All the clues are there. If you really go back and look through it, you can beat down exactly what's happening. So yeah, I love hearing people's interpretations.
Oh my god, they followed us.
I like it.
They're not gonna stop. They're never gonna stop.
Unfortunately, many cinemas replace their projector lamps quite late. So sometimes you don't see much in dark scenes. Is this something you take into consideration when shooting a film?
Yeah, and especially with lighting the film. So lighting, and then also with the color grade was another thing. We're like really trying to iron it out. But yeah, I think I've been in. My co-writer was in a cinema where he was like, "What the?" So like I think like maybe that glow was really bad. But like it's always a hard thing to balance and hide things in shadow. It's a difficult thing to balance. But yeah, all in the lighting and the color grade. But who knows? In certain cinemas, what more annoying to me than dark screens is bad sound and low sound. It's like you're in a cinema and you're chewing the popcorn and that's louder than the movie. You know, when you're like, I don't want to chew this right now because I want to bother people. So you're like finding moments to like chew the popcorn. So that's more annoying to me. I wish cinemas would all play their stuff louder.
Is there like something you would like to share about the movie that hasn't come up yet?
Every single day of behind the scenes was filmed by someone. And that entire process of the film getting made has been edited into a video for each week of production. So I don't think too many people know that we've got this big behind the scenes treasure that we're gonna reveal soon or upload soon. And none of the other companies or distribution companies have the rights to it. It's just for, I think, for our YouTube channel maybe. But yeah, that's a cool thing that I don't think people know that we did.
They like you.